This is how proper Magic players do.
All right. Well, first off, what are we doing real quick? So we are doing Alpha 40. Wizards Tournament is today. We're doing a deck tech of Brian's deck to make it better.
Deck tech. Okay, we're going to be posting this deck for people who want to copy it and net deck it later.
You're so rude. No, be nice. Be nice.
Seven. I'm trying to figure out exactly the right proportion of Moxes and Soul Rings.
This is a serious. This is a fucking serious.
I'm asking the hard
This is a serious
questions.
video. This is a. Be serious.
Okay.
All right. Come on. Are you? Want me to do it over or not?
Can we be serious with someone looking like this?
Welcome back, guys. So we are at Gothenburg. We're just gonna have a lot of fun today. Really appreciate you guys watching the videos. I made a deck for Brian Weissman, and what we're trying to do is to make it apparently better. If you guys watched the play testing at the SFO airport, apparently it wasn't good enough. Brian, so just for everybody making a degenerate deck who wants to make a degenerate deck.
All of you people out there.
All the watchers. So what is the key? I put 2 Badlands originally.
Okay, the key is start with $1.5 million in disposable income.
I wonder if a Badlands is superior.
This video is going to get demonetized for
because you get both black and red.
Yeah.
Brian is basically saying that obviously it's going to be very hard to do this type of thing. But we're saying for people that if you're making a degenerate deck,
Yes, that's
what? Let us theoretically.
If budget is not an issue.
Yeah, you're not making a budget deck.
This is the first time I've realized something.
What's that?
I think this is the first time I realized something. There's always been a general assumption that Moxen are superior to land, but in this deck, in a 2-color deck, it's theoretically possible that Badlands is superior to Mox Ruby, because just a single Badlands.
You have to. You have to have one
A
Badlands.
single
Brian.
Badlands is better.
Yeah.
That is valid
You
point.
have to have the Badlands.
I've never encountered that before
Yeah.
or thought of that.
No, because you can play one land.
Yeah.
Yeah, you absolutely
A
can.
conclusion, interestingly enough, that
Only
many
made
people
pop-
Careful,
came to in the
Snapmaster,
very early days
Cage.
of the game.
Yeah.
People looked at Moxes and they
Like
said,
a Taiga.
right, well, wait a minute, this dual land makes two colors of mana, and these stupid Moxes only make one. So why would I ever put a Mox in my deck? Because I only cast one color of mana.
Okay, guys.
These are conclusions and inferences we would only ever draw if we were A, complete degenerates. Number
Are you
two,
pointing at me?
yes.
Oh.
Number two, had access to absurd cards, and 3, were playing a format that permitted such degeneracy.
All right, so hold on a sec. So real quick, the ones that are not in the card saver ones are additions. The removal.
Yeah, we're making some adjustments.
So I'll show you this in a minute. You guys tell me in the comments below, would you agree with Brian? Brian, as we're doing it with this, it wasn't as efficient. Remember we had the videos at SFO? What was the biggest thing you saw that
Well, the
could
biggest
be-
problem with
yeah.
the deck is that it just stalled. It was going
Right.
all in on mana and a Juggernaut. But a Juggernaut is not a robust threat. It's too easy in the format to kill a Juggernaut. You just have anything that can block it. You have any removal.
Alpha
it's dead.
40 is a format?
And so I would just top deck billions of lands and have nothing to do with it. So I'm making the deck so that it has a ton of mana still, but way more action, way more things to do with the mana that it draws.
It's all about action, baby.
Yeah. This is 19, I think, mana.
I
It might
just
be
counted
20,
20
yeah.
mana.
What happened to the rubies?
spells.
You don't care about the rubies?
We're going to put those in
cutting-
the channel deck
They're going in
for
the
you.
channel deck, 7.
They're not powerful enough for that?
We think a Badlands is better.
This is 20, right? This is 40 exactly.
20
right
spells,
now.
20 land.
Yeah, but I think I'm going to cut one.
That's going to make
more
the
mana
channel deck
source.
better.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to cut one more.
Man,
mana
if I
source.
would have known you bring a channel deck, I would have brought all my Tigers.
Yeah.
Then it would
wouldn't
just
use
be
any
super
Juggernauts.
degenerate.
I think that bricking all of their removal, all their creature removal, because people will play removal, makes a lot of sense.
I
I'm
would
gonna do Juggernauts
consider
too.
playing.
We'll do a video, guys, on the blue deck, and we're not changing anything, but just adding another Sapphire and another Time Walk.
We've got to change out
Yeah.
this. Is
I just wish this deck had 2 or 3 copies of Wheel of Fortune or Mind Twist, and then it would be.
What's so bad about Tundra?
It would be on par with the most sick things you do.
We have an additional Sapphire. Sapphire's better than this.
Oh, okay. It is? Oh, just a rotation. Yeah. But you can put one land. It doesn't really make a difference. Do you want to
Yes,
do?
that's right.
Do you think
He's
we?
not wrong.
Do you think you want to like maybe cut?
Is there any disadvantage to a land over Mox?
No, there isn't.
To a singular land?
No.
None whatsoever. There's
I
nothing
think.
to stop you from
Hey,
playing one.
hey! I actually think you should cut a Time Twister and put the Auction Mox Sapphire. The reason why is there are.
Oh,
thi-
a Sapphire might be better than a Walk.
yeah, one of those.
Yeah.
The reason not better than Ancestral.
No.
Or no, or cut Black Vice.
Let's take a look at it in a
Okay.
minute.
So we'll do, guys, we'll do
Mini
the
Vices are the
guys.
most
We'll do
garbage
the
choice. They're
hold on
useless.
a second.
Totally
So what is the name of your blue deck now?
Blue Vise.
You've decided.
Yes.
VISE. Okay. Blue Vise is the name of the blue deck that I made in the $1 million or the
$1 million solution.
No. In the old school, guys, in the old school Magic video below, I did a deck tech of this. It was version 1.0. This is version 1.2.
2.0.
2.0. Okay.
So one other thing, this is called Blue Vise, aka the $1 million solution to the Alpha Card 40 tournament.
All of a sudden, there's the $1 million solution. All right, I'll put a Juggernaut in.
Okay.
I need
Tell
to
me
cut
when you're
that
ready.
anyway.
So Brian this is great, guys. So when you guys make your decks for Alpha 40 or any deck, right,
I
Brian?
think that's right.
So
I think you want one.
1 to 2.
It will win you games.
It will.
guys, it shows you the flexibility of.
I think I would play.
If you're playing Alpha
I think I would
40,
play too.
the greatest thing about Alpha
need more
40
than
is
just
complete
Just
creativity.
Just one of these.
Complete creativity.
This
Would you
is no
guys
longer
agree?
broken as it was.
Yeah.
Would you guys agree? Alpha 40, what's great for in general
That
is
seems really
complete
good.
creativity, right, guys? Complete
like it.
creativity. Alpha
Oh
40.
yeah, complete creativity.
Which is really nice,
There's,
right?
consider there's no restraint on deck construction other than, say, the fact that the average
card
card
pool.
price is thousands of dollars.
Well, stop doing that. Okay, let's stop
I'll
doing
stop
that.
talking about the second
Yeah,
one.
talk about second market.
The only
Come on,
constraint.
focus on the game. It's all about the game.
The only
It's all about gaming.
the only theoretical constraint
Yeah.
on Alpha Card 40 is the Alpha Card pool, the 295 cards that are in
Fine,
existence.
fair enough.
That's it.
But the greatest
Within
strength
that-
about it is anything you want.
Anything you want within that card pool. Oh,
I wanna talk about that.
Except for anti.
Okay,
Anti
right.
cards were removed.
Well, I want to talk about that. So basically, Brian, if we would have brought, so this is it, right?
Probably what I'm going to run, yeah.
Okay, probably. When's you going to decide this?
He's
After the
deciding
video?
now.
Okay.
Yeah. Thinking about whether or not I want
Now,
to.
Brian, if you had
A what?
A third fireball.
Brian, if I would have known you
Have a
had
fireball? Do we
Danny
have
may have one, yeah.
Daniel, do you have any more fireballs?
not alpha, I didn't bring any
Okay.
because I didn't know you're doing this. I didn't.
Yeah.
My fireballs are beta.
All right, real quick, guys. When I did this freaking deck, what happened was
That's the only thing
I was getting packed. I only had a couple of days at the evening, and I literally took me like an hour or so to figure out Brian's deck.
Right? The more orbs
And I wasn't planning to change it. Brian just supposedly, now I'm cutting like my other old school deck to do this. So I guess we could have done something different.
So go across against it, yeah.
So real quick, guys. So Brian, if you had an ideal situation, obviously you would do more like a Wheel Fortune Lotus thing. But in this deck, what would make it even better? Another Wheel of Fortune?
Yeah, and more mind twists as well.
So how many more Mind Twists?
Probably at least one more mind twist and more tutors as well.
How many?
3 to 4 demonic tutors probably. But then you
And
start
then
running into
what'd you
issue-
cut?
But you start running into an issue where you don't have black mana. Like the fact that the deck is nearly colorless is
Yeah.
really advantageous because I can draw. The mana is very
Any of
granular. I
this.
can just draw any iteration of the mana and I can play everything pretty much. And
I
that's
don't.
really handy.
I don't
This is
like.
good. I think you're
No,
set
no,
up
I
to
think
do
this is
so we
be-
can lay this
Okay,
out.
we're gonna lay out the other deck.
Okay,
Alright,
so can you
I'll
have
go
count
with
40? Make sure.
this. Print it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 plus 17, 19, 20, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did I count the scepter already? 13, 7 soul rings is 40. I think that's 40.
You think it's 40?
We can do one more.
Yeah.
I'll count the spells, you count the mana.
Sure.
Fingernails.
21.
18 mana sources, so we actually can add one more card, I think.
Let me count it again. This is 7. Sorry. 7.
To be a
8,
lawyer, you
9,
have to be
10,
able to
11,
count.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I was correct.
Yeah, 21.
You cut a jet. That's
1,
why.
2,
See, that's
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 7 is 18. So,
So
we have
one more
one
spell.
extra card.
see. You cut the jet. That's why.
I think you should put this back in.
The scepter?
Yeah. If you have another... This card, I mean, look.
Is it better than tome? I feel like I'd rather run a fourth tome.
All right.
Tome's
Then,
so
you're
sick.
basically playing the deck here. The black-red, the deck.
Goddamn right I am.
What the hell, man? 4 tones.
All right.
Okay. Scepter rules. What is the scepter rules this year?
The scepter rules are that discard only refers to cards in hand.
Yeah. Otherwise, you'd run as many scepters as possible.
Yes.
You could eat their board up with
Yes,
it, and the
this
card's
and
just
this.
broken beyond belief.
Okay. So we're happy with this. So we cut, guys. Originally there were 7 Juggernauts. We're cutting 5, and I have 2 more that are gone. We're cutting 2 Mana Vaults. So you guys watched the previous video. So you guys, why not Mana Vault? What happened there?
What do I mana vault out at this point?
Yeah, okay,
right?
okay. Soul
Mana
Rings
vault
more.
out a Juggernaut that just dies instantly. There's nothing to use mana vault on.
Okay. Why'd you cut that?
I cut it
He
out
wants
because
Jam Day Tome.
I prefer to draw cards. I think just to get to the win spells than to dick around making them discard 1 random dorky creature at a time.
Okay. Obviously, bad lands. 2 lands doesn't make any sense. 1 land definitely makes sense.
No, 2 lands does make sense. The question is whether...
Mox is better than land.
Yes, that's the only question. It's a marginal question.
I think it's so unlikely I'm going to have an issue with colored mana anyway, given the fact the deck has 6 colored spells in it.
The Mox is
Yeah,
better.
I don't think that the Mox...
So, keep in mind something interesting. This used to be 4 of each Mox. He added a jet, but he ditched the Badlands, so he values the Mox jet versus the Badlands.
Yes.
That's very interesting. And he has 3 black things, 3 red.
These are questions that you normally have to ask yourself when building a constructed.
All right, no secondary value thing. Okay, Brian, are you happy? This is what you're playing, right?
I think this is probably what I'll use.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to take a picture of this
All right.
in a minute.
Fine.
Okay, guys. Well, what do you guys think? Brian, I hope you do well in the tournament. Are you excited?
Yeah, dude, I actually am.
Do you think you'll make it in the top 8?
Does it actually cut to top 8? Are there enough people
I
playing?
think it does.
Yeah.
It's going to be 100 plus players.
I'm confident that this deck will make top 8.
What do you think you're going to rank?
I think that I have a reasonable shot at getting top 4. At that point, you run into decks that
Are you going to beat
kill you on
this
turn 1.
this monstrosity? Okay, is there anybody that's going to beat Menendian today?
I think that I'm dead money against his deck. I think I would lose nearly 100% of the time.
All right, guys.
Barring an absolutely insanely perfect hand followed up by... And actually, I've made my deck worse against what he's playing because I just give him too much time to just top... His deck can top deck literally a win at any second. And the fact that I have no ability to stop the top of his deck and can't really kill him particularly quickly means that even if I get the nuts draw, basically, I probably still lose anyway. Because all he has to do is draw an Ancestral Recall, and then he's just off to the races instantly again.
We need to get to the next deck because we're running out of time.
Don't worry. Okay, sounds good, guys. Thank you again.